Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 19 of Tips for Successful Living. Welcome to day 19 of Tips for Successful Living. In the past, I used to think that success only belonged to a particular group of people based on the fact that they have two heads, a special attribute, or there's something special about them. Hence, I tend to withdraw myself and just let them be. Unfortunately, some of these successful people also want people to think that there's something really so special about them that makes them unapproachable, that makes them so special that you can't approach them. We all have these kind of feelings at some point in our life whereby we thought that a certain group of people are so good, they're so better than us, they have certain qualities that we can never have or we can never develop. Hence, we tend to idolize success. Based on that, can you think about the last time you saw a very successful and famous person? Did you try to initiate a connection and try to learn from them? Or did you just froze like a chicken? Have you ever intentionally researched about someone that you really like to learn from because they're so good at what they do, you can learn something from them? Have you ever make it intentional to research about such person and try to have a discussion, a connection, and ask questions from them? Have you ever tried that? The tips for today, the particular tip for today is on finding the legends and try to learn from them. Find the legends, find the people that you respect so much in a particular field. They've done so well, they've impacted their world, and they're willing to pass on the knowledge to the next generation. And it's very easy for you to assume that everybody that is doing well is a legend. That's not true. A lot of people are doing okay, they have some success, but you can see that they are not at that point that they are willing to pass on what they've learned to another generation because they still think they can still keep doing things for themselves and they are not at that level yet. So I'm not talking about those kind of people. I'm talking about people that are at a stage whereby they've had some success and they still want to have some success, but they don't mind teaching and also giving back to some people that are kind of coming behind them. Those are the people that I refer to legends, and those are the people that I want you to find and learn from. Find them because those kind of people, their joy is also trying to give back and trying to grow, have more success, and then try to help other people to have success too. So it will be a lot of fulfillment for them. And generally, we say these are the group of people that have moved from the success mindset, so to say, to a significance mindset. That means that they're not thinking about themselves alone, they're thinking about generations that they are currently and generations that are coming after them, and they're willing to pass on something to them. Those are the kind of people you want to reach out to. And of course, they're doing so well. They are usually referred to authority in their field because they've achieved something really significant. So reach out to them, and of course, people like that are not going to reach out to you. You're going to be the one that's going to reach out to such people because everybody wants to get their attention. So And the next part is the learning part. Of course, sometimes you're going to be so fortunate to have an opportunity to run into such individuals unexpectedly. And the idea is to try to create a connection and try to see if you can reach out to them. Unfortunately, most people will not encourage that, will not allow that to happen because they probably have a lot of people who are trying to get their attention like that. And unfortunately, they still have 24 hours in a day. So the chances of getting through is not so high, but it's worth the try. Try to make such connection and try to see you can learn about something from such individuals that you run into unexpectedly because you know that you can learn something from them. They're doing something so good, they're now willing to pass on something to the next generation that is coming after them. Then, if that fails because most legends like that or people that are so successful don't have the time or don't probably have the interest to engage you in that way, they probably have interest to engage another person in that way. That means you have to resort into learning from the person from afar passively, and that's sometimes it works a little bit. It works a little bit. You don't have to see the person every day. And the world that we find ourselves is now the global world whereby internet has connected so many things. There's so many resources. There's so many platforms you can learn from people, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and things like that, that you can learn from people who don't want you to take their time. You can also find a way to learn from them passively and still be able to get the kind of reaction, the kind of knowledge, the kind of experience that you need to be so successful in your journey. Right, so what we're talking about today is to find the legends and learn from them. People that you know that have done so well in the field that you're trying to go into or the field that you find yourself and learn from them. And you never know, maybe you too, you become a legend one day and also be able to pass on the knowledge to the generation that is coming after you. Once again, thank you for joining today on Tips for Successful Living. Thank you for joining on Tips for Successful Living Day 19 today. What we're talking about is tips for successful living. And the tip for today is find the legends that you know and learn from them. Find them and learn from them. Have the knowledge, their experience. You don't have to make the same mistakes that they make because you can learn from them. And that will really help you on your successful journey. If you have anything to share concerning this, you have a comment, you have a reaction, you have something that is different or opposing to the point of view that I have, please put it in the chat. I'm always open to new perspective on this. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to everyone tomorrow.